All right, everyone, it is Saturday and we are driving our McLaren. Woohoo! We're actually on our way to go get some tamales and some menudo. If you don't know what that is, you're missing out. But yeah, we're about to go eat some breakfast, and it's a cloudy day, but let me tell you, driving this car is always epic. I mean, if you watched any of our videos about the McLaren, then you know how we feel about it. This is an extraordinary car. This car is mind-blowing, and I call this the best bang for the buck. But it's only the best bang for the buck if you're a mechanic, because this car is a little bit, it's amazing, but you don't want to be going to the dealership and trying to get your basic maintenance and your basic stuff done, because it's going to be very expensive. So I love this car because it's a $250,000 original sticker price car that they sell for about $100,000, because, you know, there was some stuff that was, you know, with electronics, and people started realizing that some of the things they wanted to work on, the dealership wanted to charge a lot. And there's some wear and tear items with the McLaren. To give you an idea, this car doesn't have sway bars, and the reason why is because it runs off of this really intricate hydraulic system. So there's these accumulators that are kind of like little buffers for the car, for the suspension, and you've got to replace them, you know, every now and then. And if you want to do it at the dealership, it's like $6,000. You know, if you want to do it at home, it's about half that price. So it pays to work on cars when you own McLarens. But there is no other car like a McLaren when it comes to the speed, the feel. It is a true supercar experience, and I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. And I've also worked on this car, which is kind of really good. It kind of gives you peace of mind. You're kind of like, all right, I could do this. You know, I've done an oil change, I've replaced the air filters, you know, I've done a couple of hose clamp replacements, you know, I've looked at how the system works in general. So essentially, I'm trying to learn how to have a good owner's experience. And I mean, really, the main thing is, I was kind of crazy when I bought the car. You know, I bought a 12-year-old supercar and drove it 9 hours back, which is insane, especially since I didn't have it PPI'd. Like, I went there and I inspected it myself. I felt out the seller, and I looked up the previous owner, and I read that the previous owner did a lot of maintenance, and I risked it, and it went well. But with these cars, you've got to be a little bit more intelligent. You've got to be smarter. Like the NSX, like that thing can just keep going forever because that's its signature thing. But McLaren's signature thing is the speed and the experience and the rocket ship environment it gives you. But when it comes to stuff like that, it requires a lot of maintenance. Like when I was in the military, you know, like the Apache helicopter required a lot of maintenance per hour that it was flown. It wasn't like a Cessna where you just needed, you know, replace some spark plugs, some oil, and you're good to go, and fix your propellers. You know, the Apache required so much maintenance because it was so intricate and it was so high performance. I think the higher performance a vehicle is, the more maintenance you need to do, and also the more periodic, regular maintenance you need to do at a shorter interval. So this car is just absolutely incredible. Like, it is truly makes me smile every time I drive it, and really it's one of the coolest car experiences I've ever had in my life. And here recently we did a 150-mile trip just to go get some food and go experience the roads, and that's what we do with the car. We just love it, we just drive it, and we just enjoy it.